Good morning, good morning. Welcome to 4x8 Paper Stuff. This is Beth. Let's get going. I was inspired by the internet, and it was some artist, and I don't know who it was. But he used a jelly plate. Now, he probably had better paint than I do. And he also, oh Lord, this one's really messed up. This is what happens when you let a 10-year-old use your stuff. Let me see if I can get all this off. But, he put paint on his jelly plate in a thin layer. And then he dropped water on it. And it gave him these like amoeba looking things. And then he put another color of paint over it while it was wet. And kept getting all these amoeba things. Oh my gosh. I've been playing. Now this one is really good. Just experimenting with color. Yes, the dog is going insane. My husband is out on the front porch. But I have now to get this look, which is even more amoeba-ish. Is that a word? Yes, it is. In art, it is. I kind of tapped my finger into the water. So I'm just using plain old water. Now, somebody said in the comment section of whoever this was, I do not remember who it was, seriously do not, that alcohol will do. I mean, I know alcohol kind of does this on paper, but I'm afraid to put alcohol on my jelly plate. So here I'm just dabbing in a little bit. It's all an experiment here. Oh dear. When you experiment, make sure you have paper. I'm going to use the back of this. Now this is a test because of this, the condition of this jelly plate. Ooh, that's more of what I want to get it looking like, these spots of amoebas. But this jelly plate is all messed up thanks to granddaughter. Yesterday, she was having so much fun in here and being so good. And then I looked on the floor. She had painted the floor, hardwood floors, blue, and a huge piece. And she thought it was funny. And I'm like, just frustrating. Okay, this jelly plate is gonna need some attention and some TLC. Luckily, I just happen to have a couple other ones. All right, let's use this one. Well, this one's got metallic paint on it. Whew. And all of this will come up. But I like to save some of this stuff sometimes because when it dries really well, a lot of times you get the ancient plaster look, which I like. So let's see if we can't clean it up first. And I am using a drawing tablet, which is 74-pound paper, which is a little thicker than I'd like for my journals, just because it adds more bulk, but it's handy. And it's cheap, and I'm using it anyhow. Okay. Let's see how much of this I can clean up. Well, not as much as I wanted to, but that's okay. That's still pretty. Let's see what happens over here. I don't know. All right, let's just go for it. And I'm trying to use up a bunch of little tubes of paint that have just scraps in them. And these are cheap. These are Walmart and or Hobby Lobby and or Michael's brands. But I have a lot of these and I want to use them up. Seems like the thinner you can get it, the better. Sorry, my thing squeaks so bad. I cleaned it, see? I shouldn't have cleaned it. All right. I'm decorating Post-its at the same time. Now, on the internet, it looked like the guy just let the water do the trick, but it seems like I get better results on my techniques with helping it along by kind of embellishing the amoebas. Amoebas, not amoebas. Let's see here. Let's use a clean piece since we're trying this for real now. Oh, too much water. But it's, gosh, what a gorgeous color. Ah! Whew! And look at that action right there. That's gorgeous. All right, let's try this again. Well, I wonder. It might be this paint. That's still going to be pretty when you add something on top of it. All right, let's try, because this paint worked for sure. That might be too much. And I'm just going over what's already there, which to me just helps with texture. Now there's a little bit of water here, so this may not work either. Just went through a puddle. I'm having fun decorating the Post-its. Okay. Hey, I mean, you could do this definitely. By just tapping stuff on it. But to me, the water is more organic. Amoeba-ish. I felt myself drag this across here, so I might have smeared it a little bit. It worked fine when I wasn't doing them on camera. Huh. Well, rest assured, I'm playing with jelly plates, and I've told you the technique. It might be my jelly plates are just too dirty. I know Robin McClendon cracks hers a little bit to get some of that, release the tightness, and it comes up a little bit better and has more of an adobe. I don't know what this is, but that's granddaughter right there. Let's just see what we can get up here. And I try to remember to put the dark color down first. And any application of this. If you're going for layers and not mixing them up. I don't think that one's dry enough. Let's see. Whew, that's pretty. I love a jelly plate. It's just the satisfaction. And the unexpected. And our girls gymnastics team in the U.S. did really good last night. Whoa. See, to me, that is gorgeous. All that extra stuff. The gook. Love it. Love it. That yellow has metallic in it. All right, let's see. Well, you can always just peel some of it off if it's thick enough. And old enough, probably. It's been a couple months since I did this. Surely, since I used this one, I know. A Stabilo All, a jelly plate, a good glue stick, and a lot of junk paper. Favorite tools, probably. Amy Tangerine stamps, which I still haven't used. You don't have to have all the stuff. Fun to have all the stuff, don't get me wrong. And jelly plates are not expensive. I mean, not cheap. I mean, I think this size is like 20 bucks. But they get used over and over. I've heard of even people reconditioning them when they like dry out. You can make them. I've seen people make them. Oh, this is so pretty. This looks like a lizard's back. All right, we're going to try one more. Let's use blue or something. Purple. Here's another tube that's almost empty. Let's use this guy up too. I really concentrated this month on using, believe it or not, using up supplies. Being aware of what's been here for a very long time. Probably going to go bad if I don't use it. Nope, that was the last of that. And this might be too much paint. Although, maybe I wasn't using enough paint. All right. Oh, water. Make your amoebas. I'm doing this wrong. Okay, now that I've taken some of the paint off, let's put some more water on here and let it do its own thing. And deal with a very disgruntled dog. So spoiled. He was very misbehaving. Well, yeah, ill-behaved yesterday. Very. All right, I need some more paper. Good thing this tablet has 150 sheets. And it's not very expensive. I think it was like $6 at Walmart, so can't beat that. Oh! That is absolutely insanely gorgeous, I think. Oh my gosh, it looks like the ocean. All right, let's see what's left on here. Oh, look at there. That's not exactly the look I was going for with these amoebas, but it's okay. It's still pretty. Pretty is the ultimate thought process. But look. It's almost like some of that pouring stuff. A little, squint your eyes and hold your tongue right, but it looks sort of like that pouring. Oh, I love those dots. Maybe I'm dropping too much water at one time. All right. Let's see. What else? One more. Well, actually, I want to put a color on top of this. I'm going to use yellow. I need to dry it, though. Not all the way dry. It's just paint. Let's just go for it. Okay, not so much. Don't be so heavy-handed. Now this is the metallic one. This might be a long video. Okay, little dots. Hope you can't hear my husband. He's right outside our window. Okay. Are you ready? Hold on to your amoebas. Cross your fingers too. Oh! It's not exactly how that guy did it, but it's still gorgeous, and I'm okay with that. Still gorgeous. Let's see here. Ooh! Oh, that's true Adobe fashion in my plaster, in my opinion. Let's see, what is this one? Oh, I knew I had some more paper somewhere. Now see, this morning, before I turned on the camera, I was getting this stuff. Oh, I love it. All right, I gotta stop. And as soon as I stopped, I started making it the way I was making it first thing this morning before I turned the camera on. But, c'est la vie. C'est la vie. All right, so I'm going to get out this little insect book again. And I thought, since I've been doing painting, and I have paint from one end of my body to the other, it looks like, and I have so much color, I'm going to do a black and white bug. And I am not well versed in cross-hatching and making texture with marks. So why not let's try to do some of that and come up with a bug for Michael Palin, of course, not me, Michael Palin. So I thought I'd sit here. Now, of course, I don't have the patience to do it beautifully. But I did do some cross hatching and came up with some textures. And I don't dislike this guy at all. Thank you, Michael Palin, for doing such a great job at your cross hatching. Yeah. But like I know Jose Naranja does a lot of cross hatching, or his team does. Um, and uh, and I like the look of all the different texture. So I'm doing some dots here, and I used my graphite pencil from the Guggenheim gift shop. Oh my gosh, Kurti! Speaking of the Guggenheim, out of curiosity, I got an email from the hotel that I have stayed at the last few times when I go to New York. Out of curiosity, I was like, well, let me just check their prices because they said, they're begging for customers. Oh my gosh. I am so tempted. So tempted. The price is like a third of what I normally pay, especially if I don't go on the weekend, just like Monday through Friday. But the numbers are going up so rapidly here, and I'm just nervous, but I'm really like, okay, what would you really do? I would go to the Metropolitan again. I would go to the library probably again and just sit because it's just gorgeous. I would go to the Inkpad, which is a stamp store that I have found, I think in Greenwich Village. I would love to do that. I've never been there. Um, Chinatown. I would probably use taxis, and I would probably use the hop on, hop off bus because that's a good way to get a 2-day ticket, 2 days worth of transportation. And I'm not going to try to walk because of my foot. I'm not going to try to do any walking of any sort. So the subways, I'm probably not even going to get on one. It's a little bit more expensive going that route, but if I knew how to use the public bus system, I would probably be okay too. Maybe I should try to check into that if I go. I'm not going, but now my husband's like, it's too hot. It's too hot, and it is. Yesterday our heat index was 107, and it was only 83. That's how much humidity we have here hanging in the air. I know it's not Tokyo, but it's pretty darn close. It's Tokyo, U.S. Tokyo. Anyhow, I really like how this turned out. Now I ended up using just inks on two parts of his body, his eyeballs and his middle membrane, whatever. And I really like how this turned out. So I got one of my jelly plates that has a lot of amoebas on it, and this is the amoeba of the insides, the blood system of a moth or fly or whatever. I think I named it Fly. Michael Palin named it Fly. Anyhow, so fun. Just a total different outlook on how I've been going the last few days here. Just to try it. This is where you can play, in my opinion. I love him, and I ran out of my little tabs, so I have to print some more. So in the meantime, I'm just writing my name on a post-it, and it is from New Zealand on day 120 or 156, and it is the Dunedin Clear Fly. Watch out for those when you go to New Zealand. Okay. Love this. Thanks for watching. See you all tomorrow.